make really long videos, so I'm going to try and keep this to the point here. Excuse my voice, it's can't work today, I don't know. Anyway, the God of Rant's coming at you with a news bulletin. Horror Kid made a video about Queenie Martha, or whatever her name is, I don't know. The fat ass rancher on YouTube, and he said basically that it was shitty of her to make the comment that she doesn't believe Spiz, this kid on YouTube named Spiz, is depressed. And he thought that was shitty of her because she doesn't know his situation. I don't know what you can argue with that. Sounds like a great point, right? Well, if you're MDA and you're fucking butthurt, that's not what happened. So let's go through some of his comments right here. And we'll just go through and see how far he tries to derail the situation from the original content to never giving up and never conceding because he's never wrong. Let's go through this. Alright, here we go. First comment. How is her opinion that Spiz is not depressed make her out to act like she's superior and make her pseudo-intellectual? That's kind of the impression that you give off if you're going to diagnose somebody over the internet and put the claim out that you don't believe that they're depressed. It's kind of a jackass move, I'm not going to lie. I would think the same thing. I would say the same thing to just about anybody about that situation. Somehow he doesn't see that. And here's his rebuttal. Everybody gets depressed, but I don't think she's a pseudo-intellectual because of one issue. Maybe you have some other situations that make her a pseudo-intellectual, but I have doubts on that. Just another way to jump on the bandwagon over something stupid. I don't know what kind of bandwagon this is. This is just a simple video, 50 seconds of Horror Kid venting, but God forbid, MDA can't handle that. He then responds by saying he doesn't agree with Queenie stepping over his bitch, blah blah blah, acting superior, and she has a big ego. Also, he's not trying to start shit with MDA. MDA responds by saying, you mean somebody being confident with their opinions? Then goes on to elaborate on that based off a straw man argument. And no point in his comment did Horror Kid say that the problem was that she was confident with her opinions. But, you know, MDA, he can't concede, and of course, he will try to argue till the death of him that he did, in fact, say that, even though he did not, and I'm reading the comments right here. Whatever. That's the mentality of a child online. Can never admit you're wrong. And Horror Kid says, that's not the point I'm trying to make, blah, blah, blah. MDA says, so if you think it's stupid that Queenie thinks Spiz is not depressed, then what's the point in making a video about it? The point is to vent and to point out, oh, that's not the word I'm looking for, but to point out his opinion of the situation. I don't see how you don't understand that. What is he supposed to do? Make a Facebook post about some random troll that, you know, says he has a mask and thinks that's stupid. Oh, wait, that's you, MDA. Why do you do that? Why don't you just make a video? Why don't you just ignore them or block them? He's a fucking kid. He's making a 50-second video and you're getting bent out of shape about this. Really? Get over it. Let's see. His next rebuttal is, so you're going on about something a week ago. Why? How does that discredit anything? How does that contribute to the conversation? Nothing. What? So he has a life, he didn't feel like making it at the moment? What the fuck's the point? What's the problem? I made things about years ago, and nobody has had that dumb of a response to my videos to say, this happened a year ago or something like that. Like, that's the dumbest rebuttal you can have. But, you know, MDA, he's fucking butthurt about his girlfriend being, somebody doesn't like them, God forbid. Let's fucking post 20 paragraphs about a 50-second video made by a 13-year-old kid. Whatever. Horror Kid responds by, what does it matter? So MDA says, because it does matter. You're going on something because Spiz said it during a Queenie bashing combo. What does that have to do with the time factor? That derailing once again. Jesus Christ. And Horror Kid responds by, that's not the case. Also, we were not having a Queenie bashing combo. There you go. Good God. MDA, Horror Kid responds by saying, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then MDA comes back by saying, lol, except when I'm angry about something. I don't wait it out after 3 days and decide to express my anger by spewing a bunch of ad hominems over a private message. It's not an ad hominem. Good God. It's not an ad hominem, MDA. He made the argument. Then he's just insulting them. He's not, his argument isn't the insult. That's just his opinion. So if this is his video, right? He says, alright, Queenie said that Spiz isn't depressed. I think that's a pretty shitty thing to do. That's not an ad hominem, you know? My God, I don't know how you do this. How did you do this, MDA? You're supposed to be the level-headed one, yet fuck it. Why not just fucking act retarded? And also, wouldn't it be better to wait a few days so that you're not like, so that you've had time to think about the situation and then you made your decision instead of just doing that in the heat of the moment? I think that would kind of be the better choice in that situation. I don't know. Whatever, MDA is just fucking retarded today. Here's some more. Oh, and also, let's not even acknowledge it was over a private convo on Facebook. Nitpicking in your favor. MDA, you're the one nitpicking here. Also, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change anything. She still said it. He thinks it's a shitty thing to do. I'm flabbergasted by this. I mean, this is literally about, what, 10? That's a conservative count there. 15 comments here from MDA. My God. This is what you people sign up for. This is what you think is a great ranter, or, you know, the way to rant. This is being level-headed all of a sudden. No, it's not. You are retarded. Not specifically you, MDA, but everybody on YouTube. You're retarded. If you would just take a step back and just let go of your internet ego, you will have a better time. Instead, everybody online is a child, and nobody wants to have a conversation. That's why YouTube is losing advertising money, because there's a bunch of fucking kids on here. There's nothing productive going on. It's all a bunch of shit videos, and anything anybody ever does is a hive mind mentality, just like on Reddit. It's awful. It's horrible. I can't stand it. Like, this is why I don't read comments anymore, because everybody is retarded. The one chance that somebody is normal and has a level-headed response or comment, somebody comes in saying something completely retarded, and the hive mind just thumbs it up. It's just, you know, like, for people to be in this situation, and I know I'm kind of getting off subject, but for people to be in this situation, and most of you are liberals online, and young people, mostly Democrat and liberals, who believe in free speech, yet the moment somebody has a difference of opinion, you want to oust them. You want to reveal personal information. You want to go out of your way to hurt that person, to send them death threats, threats of rape and stuff like that, to silence them, to flag their videos just because they have a difference of opinion, even if it's bad or, you know, whatever, or if it's good, or if you know, it's just that it's a different opinion and you think it's wrong. You have this mentality to attack. And that's like to silence someone. That's what you're doing. All of that is you trying to silence people. And I'm not saying this is MDA or something, but it kind of contributes to it. Like, he's just going on like, blah, 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 I can never admit I'm wrong, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, like, just fucking chill out for 2 seconds, right? And then just let it go. Like, is this really going to affect my life if Horror Kid says that my internet girlfriend is fucking retarded at one point in her life. No, it's not. Just get over it, man. And I'm on for 10 minutes here, so that's my limit, alright? You've all probably clicked off by now. You haven't gotten to this point, so if you have, just say, go Kendrick Lamar, God bless.